Hi guys, it's Allie with Chaos Monkey. I'm doing the unboxing for Alpaca Direct Kelly's Knit Club for May. And if you're curious, there's a affiliate link below. If you click that, I get some money off in her shop and you guys get a discount if you want to subscribe. It's a monthly subscription club. She owns Alpaca Direct, which is a knitting store or yarn store in Idaho. I think it's in Post Falls. The price is $34.95 a month plus $4.99 shipping and handling for a total of $39.94. So this is one of my favorite clubs. It's usually pretty cool, and the money and everything is like worth it in my opinion. So especially if you want like a surprise kit every month or a surprise knitting project. And it is for knitting. It's for my crocheters. But remember, you can always crochet the yarn with another pattern. Alright, so usually it comes in a bubble mailer and then one of these reusable bags that she uses in the shop. And it looks like this month we got a hand-dyed self-striping matching sock kit by Earth Yarns. And they have free patterns online. And it looks like, in partnership with Trees for the Future, each pair of socks plants a tree. Hashtag knit one, plant one. If you share pictures. It says 75% extra fine superwash merino, 25% nylon and sock weight. The yardage is 2 balls. So it's 2 times 220 yards. That would be 440 total. They want you to use a size 1 or to 3 needle. There's your washing instructions, and then it's in color 61. I'm sure it has a color name too, but so that is what mine will look like, because I have this color. And I am not sure if everybody got the same color, probably not. So I really like that one, so I'm happy with that. And then Kelly usually sends you a pattern on some really nice cardstock, and she usually writes the patterns, not always, but it looks like, because Kelly is the owner, it looks like she wrote it for this month, and my camera doesn't want to focus. And there it is. She has a different colorway on hers. So I'm just going to read the intro. So for May, and it looks like this month we will be knitting striped socks. These socks are knit from the toe up using the lovely sock yarns by Earth Yarns, which is made in Turkey. This yarn has plenty of color and produces lovely striped socks. We will be starting with Judy's Magic Cast On, followed by a rounded toe. Once the toe is complete, we will knit the body of the foot using a simple pattern that plays nicely with our striped sock yarn. We will add some ribbon across our instep to create a nice snug fit. Our sock heel is created using a traditional gusset, a heel turn, and a heel flap to finish our heel. By knitting our socks toe up, we will be able to use all of the sock yarn. And I love how sock yarn is ready to knit. Each box contains hand-dyed self-striping and matching mini cakes. For the special gift, we included a bottle of Eucalyptus to gently wash your socks. This is a no-rinse wool wash that is planet-friendly. And then just to also let you know that she also emails private links for access to videos, for how to complete the project. Y'all can also join a VIP Facebook group, and she also gives you a free shipping coupon every month and points in her shop if you're a member, if you're subscribed to the yarn club. So yeah, and just to let you know, I do have an affiliate link. If you click that, you will get a discount if you want to join, and I get a few dollars off in her shop. So looks like a standard sock pattern that she wrote. It does look like she did some ribbing, if you can see like a pattern here up the sock. And then here you can see the heel flap and gusset. And we'll go ahead and pull out one of these balls so you guys can see the colors a little better. So they just, I think what they do is they just line them up like so that they start at the same place, so you can start both your socks without having to fuss around. Because if you do it yourself, you've got to pull them out. I actually have a video, if you guys want to know how to start your socks on the same stripe. I kind of showed like a quick video on how to help you out to get your socks started. But these are done for you, so you don't have to worry about it. And I really do like the colors. So, like I said, mine's going to look like this, with like this rust color going into like a fluorescent green, into teals, and into some grays. So that's what it looks like in the ball. So really pretty. And the yarn is it's a fingering, it's a light fingering. It's on the light end of a fingering. So it's a very thin fingering. And it feels soft but sturdy, which is what it should be with the nylon in it. Soft enough for your feet, but sturdy enough to hopefully the socks hold up and don't pill like crazy. Let me look at this real quick. So we did get a really nice size bottle of Eucalyptus. It's a 3.3 fluid ounce bottle, or 100 milliliters, and it's in jasmine. So I do use wool wash all the time. So these always come in handy. And these are kind of spendy too. These aren't cheap. But they last forever because you use very little of it. So yeah, so that's what we got. So it's just kind of a little sock kit that Earth Yarns puts together for you. Stick them back in here. And then you can knit up your socks. Pretty easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Especially if you haven't done self-striping socks before. You just want something easy. Yeah, cool beans. Alright, so just as a heads up, I would probably do not the rounded toe, because I usually do a wedge toe because I have pointy feet. I would probably do all the ribbing, which I believe, let me see, she says it's a moss seed stitch ribbing pattern. Maybe or maybe not. Because if it's moss stitch, I always mess up moss stitch. Always. Because you have to alternate, like one row is knit one, purl one, the next row is purl one, knit one. I always mess them up. So there'll be like a line in the middle of where I started to line up my ribbing. So I may or may not do that. I have done heel flap and gussets before. I usually do fish lips kiss heel now, just because it fits nice and it's easy, and that's a short row heel. But if you're learning, that would be great to follow her videos to learn the heel flap and gusset, because everybody should always know heel flap and gusset. That's a traditional way to make socks, and in most cases they fit the best, but they are kind of fiddly. I'm just kind of skimming to see if there's anything else. She's doing toe up. She does say to learn how to do it 2 at a time if you want your stripes to match exactly. And I do it 2 at a time. So in my video I show you how to start the same stripe 2 at a time. I believe, because that's usually how I normally do it. So just to give an idea so people can understand the concept and learn how to line up their stripes. And then I think I have 2 videos. I have one to show you how to get your stripes started, and then I have another one to show you how you knit 2 at a time toe up. So, and there's other tutorials out there too. I just kind of did mine as a quick, this is what it looks like for new people, because they're like, what are you talking about? I'm so overwhelmed. So I kind of did a quick video just to go, this is the concept. This is how you work it. Yeah, and I can actually do my 2 at a time socks from toe, heel, and all the way to finish without having to move needles. Normally what I do is I start at the toe, 2 at a time, work all the way up, do a short row heel just because it's quick and easy, and finish the entire socks without having to move them to another needle. So, but there's all kinds of different techniques. So whatever you're comfortable with, whatever works for you. Sometimes for certain heels you probably would have to do 1 at a time and just take it off the needles. But yeah, there's a million possibilities. So for me, I won't be learning anything really new on this one. So I might just put this in stash and just do it at another time, because I have so much sock yarn, you guys, that I need to start getting through, that I kind of want to keep. If I have a kit, I kind of want to keep the kits together, and then I can get to them later and get my stash down, because I'm probably getting, if I could speak, I'm getting pretty close to Sable, which, if you guys don't know what that means, it's an acronym, which is SABLE, which basically means that your stash your stash acquisition is beyond life expectancy, which means you Even if you live to be 100, you're not going to knit through all your yarn. You have too much. I think I'm hitting that. So I really need to get through some of my own sock yarn that I've already bought before I probably break into this one to do the really long stripes. And in fact, I might save this just because I'm thinking this would be a good gift socks. Like if you want to make some for like a young person in your life, or like a teenager, or maybe a young grandchild, these would probably be pretty fun because you can make them even longer on a smaller leg. And they might be a fun gift to give at Christmas and stuff like that, because I usually don't wear socks this long anyway, and I'd really want to use all the yarn. So, you know, I usually stop probably around here and then bunch them up. Plus, when you're doing socks on tiny needles, it's pretty much when you hit about here, it's an eternity before you're finished. So it might be fun to do it as a gift knitting for somebody else. Alright, you guys, I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is safe. And I will talk to you later. Bye.